Hope you're awesome. Michelle LLC here from Divine Vision Center, Big Thigh Therapy, Orgasmic Living, all that fun stuff. Anyways, listen. I'm going to try something a little different today. I'm going to do a video that is kind of like multiple pieces that I'm going to piece together. So bear with me. I hope this works. And I'm going to share with you when I'm doing something new, so you know if it's crazy that's why. So I want to just kind of go into an experience that I had yesterday with one of my girlfriends, and it was amazing. We met up to take a look at transcendental meditation, right? Transcendental meditation. Yeah, transcendental meditation. And we both thought we were going to a actual meditation experience. We did not realize we were going to a informational session about becoming a client and what that all entails. Not a problem. But what we discovered collectively and individually is that the Spirit is constantly talking to us. The Spirit is constantly giving us the cues and confirmations that we need to be able to move forward with our lives, to really be on a level that aligns and we're vibrating on. So let me just back up a little bit and explain a little bit of the scenario. I walk into a room with individuals that don't look like me and do look like me. And there were only 5 people in the room when I walked in. So I did make 6. And it was very interesting because through the discussion, the gentleman that was leading the discussion would not make eye contact really with me, and was not looking at my friend either, and was not looking at another woman that was similar to looking like me, but mainly made eye contact with one woman in the room and the gentleman in the room on a consistent basis. And it was very interesting because the information that was being shared was exactly what I needed to hear. It was exactly what I was getting confirmation on in terms of going deeper into meditation, to quiet self, to understand how to really come into that space. And so it was really powerful to me to be sitting there and thinking to myself, I really do want to know more about this. I really want to know what this is about and how to incorporate this in my life, because I see the value in it. I see this. But I am not feeling the environment that I'm in. Like, where I'm at is not aligning with my spirit or who I am. And I'm not getting any cues to say, yes, I need to do this. Yes, I need to do this. Even though I'm getting the cues that, yes, I need to do this, but I don't need to do this here. Like, this is not right. Something in here is not right. But what is the bigger message has validity to it. And being able to sit back and say, okay, Michelle, something's going on. Step back, take yourself out of the emotion, be the observer. And so I did just that. And it was very interesting because what ended up taking place was, at the end, the gentleman that was speaking ended up speaking to us and revealed his heart, his spirit, his way of thinking. And when he did that, it confirmed that it was not the right place. It was not the right time with this person. Address some of the things that took place as this event that really shaped a confirmation for myself and my friend, my girlfriend. So we went to an event regarding a form of meditation, and thinking that it was actually an event where we were going to be meditating or having that experience. And it wasn't. It was an informational session about that type of meditation and what it was about, and then how you can be brought in and given your own meditative practice to practice, essentially. And it was an information session. So in walking in, I definitely felt an energy. Now, I've already identified the fact that there was a person, the gentleman wasn't really talking to everybody the same way or making eye contact. But here's the thing, like, stepping back from that, walking in and feeling the energy in the room, it was a heavy room. There was something, it wasn't a light and inviting room in terms of the energy that was already being cultivated in the space. And that's something that we have to get in tune with, to listen to what is happening around us. So then to go to the next space, whereas like the welcoming of the person when I came into the room, myself saying hello to everybody, but the welcoming was also very flat. And so that's another indication when you feel that, and it's like you're feeling there's something not aligning or the frequency isn't matching. These are things that we need, again, to pay attention to. So when the conversation started and the person that was giving the information was directing all of his energy to a couple in the room and kind of discounting everybody else, there was a feeling that was being generated that started to, one, stir up questions like, is it because I'm Black? Is it because I'm this? Is it because I'm female? What is this? What is it? What is going on? And so the thing that was really interesting about that whole aspect was how my ego reared up to create feelings that I needed to find a way to fit in or to draw the energy to me. And in that moment, I stopped and I chose to become the observer and really step back and listen to the information, because I was there for the information, and to be aware and observe the other person emitting who was emitting the information, and observe his energy. So at the end of the meeting, in talking to this individual, I had asked why we weren't, how it was working in the schools, how it was working in the schools and how it was working in the prisons, because I felt like what they're saying takes place in this meditation would be something that multiple people could use, and that it shouldn't be something that is not provided for those that are unable to pay for the service, right? And so we started talking about the prisons, and he made a comment about how he has a passion for the prisons, but the wardens and the officers and, they're bottom dwellers, and, they don't see the value in things. And I just shared with him the fact that it's like the people that are working in those environments are typically under the same stresses or incarcerated mindsets that some of the inmates that are locked up, that they're calling the prisoners, they're all battling. Like, very few, if you're out of balance, you act out of balance. And what is needed is guidance to find the peace within, so that they can have the opportunity to not only go within, but then cultivate what's within to be powerful. So this gentleman then, excuse me, likened the officers and the prisoners to a trash man, the trash man. And he said it's kind of like the trash man. They're the bottom of the barrel. They're the trash man because they didn't do the things I did to be successful. And so that's part of their karmic experience. And in that moment, I got full confirmation that this is not a person that I need to be working with to get my meditative powers honed, or even though you have the tools to operate the body properly. And he does. He has access to the tools. How he got them, that's another conversation, but he has access to the tools for the body. But I cannot receive the tools from a person whose spirit is not balanced, or who I do not align with, or the energy is off. I would be receiving something that is toxic and that would bring chaos and toxicity into my life. And so that was really amazing for me, because I know some individuals that work for Waste Management, and they're passionate about what they do, and they do it because of the fact that they like the science behind it. And then there's individuals that do it because of the fact that they take pride in making sure that the neighborhoods look clean, and that they're doing a good job with bringing what we discard to a place that it can properly be put away. And they find pride in that. And this person doesn't see the value in another, and doesn't see the value in those who make a mistake, who don't have maybe the mindset of value and worth within themselves, that they would fight to make sure that they're treating themselves well, that would lead them to making decisions that would probably be healthier and create a better scenario for them. There was a lot of judgment in this person, but one of the things that they were saying in this practice that he was speaking about is they don't have a core belief to it. It doesn't have any kind of practice to it. It merely is just the practice of using a mantra to quiet the mind, to allow the body to do what the body needs to do. It's purely a body practice for the body. Now, that means that if you are somebody who is moving past that, you need to find somebody who is spiritually connected to a practice that aligns with you, or an awareness that aligns with you, and has an understanding of the power that comes from going within and waking that up. What was really powerful about that moment, or that experience, was one, that I became very aware of the feelings I was having and the misalignments that were taking place, and where I was allowing ego to step in, and where I was stepping up and saying, no, this doesn't fit. And so we both walked out, and we're just looked at each other and we're like, that's not it. Like, I just didn't connect. Was it because he never made eye contact with you? And we just kind of laughed, because it's like we both were having the same experience, thinking the same thing, and we got the same confirmation. And so now that I'm not in a place where my ego is like, fix it, make it better, you can make this good, you're the answer, no, make it work. Now my ego is in a place where it's on the back burner, and while it might be raising some questions and wanting me to do things, my higher self voice is saying, Michelle, this doesn't fit. You don't belong here. Right path, wrong person. Namaste, keep it moving. Greetings, keep it moving. Assalamu alaikum, keep it moving. Whatever it is, I don't belong here, I'm keeping it moving. I'm staying in my lane. This is not my lane. Whatever it is, and when we find that space to where we give ourselves permission to really understand what we're feeling, and to move forward where we're saying, okay, enough is enough. The guidance that we will get from that, and the awareness that we start to have, and the doors that start to open, become priceless. So please, I share this with you to say, pay attention, listen, feel, and know without a shadow of a doubt, you're in the right place, you're in the right time, but you can say, this doesn't fit, I need to move from this space, and you don't have to determine it, or you don't have to explain it to anybody or justify it. If it doesn't feel good, listen, you're being spoken to. So I hope this story and this experience that I had helps you recognize that in your own space, and that you choose love, because you are perfectly created. So have a great day. Michelle LLC here, Thick Thought Therapy, Orgasmic Living 1111, and Divine Vision Center. Have a great one. Comment down below, share this. I'm building my audience, people. Come on, show some love, show some love. All right, anyways, I'm out of here. Talk to you later. Bye.